video, we'll go over the violin and viola bow hold. Just to review for a quick moment, remember during this video and at any point, you make sure you don't touch any of these bow hairs. These bow hairs will absorb the oils in your hands and will eventually stop playing. So while we are working on creating a good bow hold, you want to make sure that you're avoiding touching those bow hairs. First thing I need you to do is to set your bow up the same way that I have it set up. So I'm going to face behind you so you can see what I'm talking about. This is your left hand. Your left hand makes an L shape. You're going to hold the stick with your left hand. That is the same hand that held your violin and viola. Your tip is going to point to your left, and the frog of your bow is free so that we can set your bow hand up. The right hand is the same hand that you do your Pledge of Allegiance with, and the right hand was your plucker finger and is now going to also be your bow hand. So your right hand is completely free. Okay, first way I'm going to teach you how to make a bow hold is by a story. And you're going to need to know what a dock is. A dock is one of those like pathways made of wood that goes out over a lake or a bay or a river. You can park your boat there, you can sit and fish off of it, you can jump off of it to go swimming. So we're going to pretend that this frog down here is a dock that you have in your backyard. And you're going to take your feet and throw them over the dock. These two middle fingers are going to be the feet in our story. You're going to have a dog who comes with you too. And the dog is a little afraid of the water. So the dog sits right on top of the bow. My pinky tends to fall right on this turning screw. Yours might come a little bit closer in or a little farther out. You want to go wherever it's comfortable and wherever that pinky can remain curved. So we have our feet that got thrown over the dock, the dog that sits right on top of the dock, and the fishing pole. Your fishing pole is going to go into the water, but remember, at the end of the fishing pole is a hook. You don't want to catch the hook on the end of your feet, so you're going to keep a little space between your fishing pole and your feet and your dog. And notice how every one of my fingers is curved. Nothing is straight, nothing is tense. Everything is curved. And then we have one more finger back here. The thumb needs a home. And if you look on the back of your bow, you're going to see a little space of wood between the frog and the bow grip. And that is actually where your thumb goes. You're not going to shove it through the bow. You're just going to let it hang out here, just enough away from the fishing pole so that your fish, which is your thumb, doesn't get caught. Do you see where my fishing pole is and where my fish is? They're not touching. So now I've got my feet, my dog, my fishing pole, and my fish. Okay, everything is curved. Another way that you can do the bow hold is, again, starting the same way, holding your bow stick in your left hand with your tip pointing to your left. And I want you to wiggle out your right hand. Remember, this was your plucker hand, which is now your bow hand. Wiggle it out. Get yourself all loose. And now just take your arm, bend your elbow, and let your hand hang from your elbow. This is actually your bow hold. If you now take your left hand and place it into your right, there's your bow hold. Everything got rounded. Okay, it is a very relaxed hold. Nothing is tense. Let's try that one more time. You're going to put your hand down by your side. You're going to wiggle it out. Bend your elbow. And place your bow right into your hand. It is really important to maintain a good bow hold. So no matter what you do, you're always making sure that you're starting out with a good bow hold. So if you're going to put this onto your instrument, you're going to make sure that when you place your instrument, your bow on the instrument, you're going to double check how you're holding it. Where is your pinky? Where are your feet? Where is your fishing pole? Where's your thumb? Double check those things before you start to play. If you need to do it here first, get the bow hold good, and then pick up your instrument, that's okay too. Remember, you have to do those exercises that we talk about, windshield wipers and your spider crawls. And those are in separate videos, so if you have forgotten how to do those, you may check those videos and practice those to maintain strength and get a good bow hold. Remember, a good bow hold is how you're going to get a great sound. Good luck.